Hello, beauty bosses, and welcome to session 3 of your journey to Bronze Ambassador. We are so excited to continue on this journey with you. In this session, we're going to have our blab time of sharing, which actually will be for our next collaboration call and also for time for you to share with your leader and or coach on your one-on-one. We're going to talk about how to make sure you be the brand. Next, we'll talk about selling Avon opportunities, setting your new recruit up for selling success, and the all-important art of duplication. For the celebrations, when you take a look at it, we want you to tell us something good. What have you done in the last week? What are your plans are for this next week? And as you work towards this next week, sharing again on your one-on-one with your leader and or coach. And also keep in mind, we want lots of sharing on our next collaboration call, such as, do you have any new team members? That would be so great. New customers are always going to impact your business. How about a new fundraiser? It's a great time of year to do that. And then how many conversations have you really gotten started? Always keeping your eye on the prize. Let's talk about why we're all here, that journey to Bronze Ambassador. First, as a reminder, you need $200 in your personal sales every campaign. So I know you're working towards that. Next, you need 3 or more people on your team. Now, this is 3 people in your first generation. That's what we call it. This first generation means that these are team members that you have directly recruited. And third, combining those 3 or more orders with your $200 in sales, you need to reach $1,000 or more. And of course, that's every campaign. That's going to make you a Bronze Ambassador. Now let's take a look at the promotion and mentoring bonuses that you're trying to earn. That first stop is Bronze Ambassador, and you're going to get a promotion bonus of $500 potentially. That is amazing. And then also, if you look at the next column over, those are the mentoring bonuses. Think about all the people that you're talking to, that you're trying to bring into Avon. When they promote to Bronze Ambassador, you're going to get $250. Now remember, that is paid over 4 campaigns, so you want to be able to hold on to that for 4 campaigns at least, and beyond, of course. But then also think about all the different lines that you see there. Look, when you are super successful and we're on growing your team up to executive leaders, that your promotion bonus can be up to $20,000. So the sky is the limit. And then just a reminder about our incentive that we have right now. If you're brand new with Avon and you have a time to get a double promotion bonus, instead of $500, if you title to Bronze Ambassador within 3 campaigns, you're going to get $1,000. That's amazing. This goes through campaign 13. So there's still plenty of time. And also keep in mind, that's for any of your new representatives that are starting with you now. This seminar is all about that first S in BOSS, which is selling. To truly sell, we have to be interested in someone else's need. And with Avon, the most successful representatives sell the opportunity as well as our wonderful products. We want to do both. We want to fill the needs of your friends and family and everyone you identified on your Plan Like a Boss worksheet. Remember that from the last session? We know that it's all filled out, so you are ready, set, and ready to go. And then, of course, as a mentor to others, it's important that you help your recruits do the same. Remember, their success is your success as well. Ultimately, selling is the result of your belief taking action through your outreach. See how all those letters in BOSS are coming together? And then, of course, as a reminder, at Avon, we use the 5x5 concept, remember. It's 5 contacts a day, 5 days a week. This is going to help you grow that contact list to help you grow your business. And now we're going to talk about being the brand.
So let's be the Avon brand. And a successful representative always represents Avon by being the brand. So being proud of the company that you represent every time you walk out the door or post online. So that could be making sure that you're wearing our Avon clothing and jewelry, and of course, the newest color shade of lipstick, and really being proud of the brand that we are. Also, being prepared to find team members and customers while you're out. And definitely being knowledgeable of what we have to offer. And you can do that by getting online and seeing what we have to offer at Avon Social and being that knowledgeable representative. We really want to make sure that every interaction can result in the following. So when you're out and about being the brand and selling your Avon, make sure that those results help you get product sales. Also, new team members, because that's what we're all on these calls together for, is really trying to find ways to add new team members so you can become a bronze ambassador, and making sure you're talking about fundraisers, as well as getting referrals from other people around you. We always want to leave people with a good feeling about Avon. But no matter what the outcome, just make sure that they walk away feeling good about the Avon representative and the Avon product. So what we're going to do is practice. We have a little scenario here. You know, when you are out and about and you are the brand and you're looking the part and you're feeling really good with your Avon makeup and your lipstick and your clothing, you know what? You're going to get compliments. So, you know, how do you handle a compliment? The number one thing to do is make sure that you say thank you. And then you can say, you know what? This is a new product line. And she's going to respond and say, well, my gosh, what company? And then you can keep that conversation going by saying, hey, have you ever heard of Avon? And then you just want to kind of keep it short and simple by asking some simple questions. You can say, so what are some of your favorite Avon products? Because we know most everybody has heard of Avon, and they all usually have a favorite product. And it's a great way to get that conversation started. And then as the conversation moves on, keeping it simple by, well, tell me, what are you out and about doing today? What do you do for a living? Another good question is, oh, really? So what do you do for fun when you're not working? So just make sure when you get that compliment, you know how to respond. So let's also practice on how do you turn a customer into a team member? What you could do is, how would you like to not only save money, but make money on this order? We all have customers that love to shop. Certain times a year, they're buying extra Avon. You know, bug guard season is on its way, and people are wanting that product. So that is a great question to ask. You know, what could you do if you could save money on this order? And she may not understand and say, well, what do you mean? What would I have to do that? So you just keep it simple for her, right? All you'd have to do is sign up and order your starter kit. Next, you would just share your brochures with friends and family, and don't forget your online store that's free to you to sell from. And then when you have your orders, you submit them all together, right? So it's simple to turn a customer into a team member. So next we're going to talk about how much money could she actually earn, right, as a representative. So in the last session, we asked you to create a 30, 60, 9-day goal on your Plan Like a Boss worksheet, which I know you're all working on with your coach or your upline on your one-on-ones. So let's take a look back at those goals. By doing some simple calculations, you can really see how easy it would be to reach those goals when you build a $500 order. So if you look at the math here on the screen, if you simply sell $50 to 10 potential customers every 2 weeks, that could easily put $200 in your pocket at 40% earnings. So just imagine when you're building your team and you're teaching them to do the same thing that you're doing, the financial possibilities are endless. So pair this with consistency and persistent follow-up, and you really will have such a strong business, and so will your team. So we want to work smarter, not harder, through duplication. Imagine if one of your team members was doing the exact same thing that you had been teaching them to do. That process is going to help them work smarter, not harder as well. Each team member has their own customers, which means your profits start to grow as your team grows. And all of this is due to you duplicating the simple process just a few times. So by teaching a system that can be duplicated, you eventually don't need to be involved as much. It's a process that continues all on its own. So network marketing success comes from numerous people being repetitive, doing a few simple things over and over again. But it's really important to emphasize it takes time and doesn't really happen overnight. So keep that in mind. And it's not a get-rich process type of thing, but it's a get-rich-together process that takes the effort of all involved. So for example, think about 3 people that you know that could copy the process that you're using. Teach them how to find 3 more people who will copy the same process. And then you would finally have 3 groups, each having 3 team members, equaling a total of 9 team members that you didn't have to personally find. And most likely you may not know them, but imagine what the duplication could do for your business. But really, it starts with you knowing how to sell at the beginning of their first appointment, right? So help guide them through making a choice that best suits them for their business needs. So these starter kits is where the selling starts. We have a $25 kit, a $50 kit, and a $100 starter kit option for them to choose from. So whether they are just looking for a quick start, or if they really want to hit the ground running with our premium starter kit, which actually retails over $400 worth of products and business supplies for only $100, we really have a kit for everyone. So part of the online enrollment process helps them choose which kit might be right for them. And the really good news is that Avon ships these kits directly to them within 3 to 5 business days, boxed and ready to go right to their doorstep. So let's talk about getting her kick-started when she becomes a team member of yours.
So with the Kickstart program, we can help you and show you how you can earn $1,000 in just 90 days. Part of the process is 40% off of your personal products that you sell, up to 40% in her first campaign, and 40% over her next 6 orders. We call those campaigns. And when she achieves each of these Kickstart goals, now she needs to bring in 3 new friends like you who will invite friends to build the business together. She will receive a $50 bonus for each qualified Kickstart recruit who joins her team within the Kickstart program and places a $150 first order. Now there's no limit to these $50 bonus checks. They are unlimited. You can have 10 people come in, and just think, that's a total of $500 in bonuses. But you will also earn $200 when she achieves all of her Kickstart goals and recruits 3 friends to join her team and sell. That's a total of $1,010 when she hits all of her goals. Now, the other thing we want to talk about is the President's Club. And it's a program where when you sell $10,000 per year in Avon products, you will enter the program as a President's Club member. Now, be sure to let you know that this is a program that has been in existence with Avon for over 50 years. And each year we continue to grow upon this program. There are many different levels beyond the President's Level Club, which is our Honor Society. We have Rose Circle. We have President's Council, McConnell Club, and Inner Circle. So many different levels to work towards to achieve, with gifts, prizes, and rewards through each step. Now, the perks of the PC for you and your team: 40 to 50% earnings and 25% earnings on any of our fixed product items, which would be our housewares and our clothing, our shoewear, and our undergarments. Now, orders, you can order up to 3 demos out of the What's New. You get an invitation to the President's Recognition Program Tribute, which happens annually, which is a luncheon, and we recognize all of our earners. And we celebrate your birthday and holidays with gift points of $25. Now, it's time to get ready to set into place our actions for growth. So we ask you to complete the 2 pages of your Plan Like the Boss worksheet, which we have already passed out. We'd love to take some time and go over this with you as your coaches or also your leaders. But we want you to be the brand. We want to make sure that you're taking pictures of your fashion and your attire and you're sharing it with everybody. We're going to schedule and participate in opportunity meetings. We talk about these. These are great opportunities to launch your business and to share it with others. Facebook parties, virtual events, live events. Invite your contacts to your different opportunities. But we're also going to talk about adding 2 new people to your team in the next week. Imagine as you start to embrace the program and recruit others, what this will do to your own personal business. But be ready to share your success on our next one-on-one call, which will be next week, Monday. Next week, Monday, which is May 7th, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, remember duplication. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's effort than 100% on my own effort. And that is based on John D. Rockefeller. We thank you very much for joining us today, and we look forward to talking with you through our one-on-ones and our collaboration call next week, Monday. Thank you, everybody, for attending.